if it was just like, sometimes I'd be like, this shit great. But it happened more consistently, so it'd be like, make you be able to accept it.
It's time for the NFL
that fumble.
Sports, and we are in a city that sure had its share of memorable playoff games in the past.
You said what there?
And Heinz Field. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it'll be a great one.
Okay, you finna disrespect me. Who the fuck did these niggas beef for what, Bob? You said I can't what? Stream?
The winner gets a trip to sunny Arizona.
I'm broadcasting it.
57, the AFC title
broadcasting it, but I put it on your.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
You broadcasting that?
No, but you is. I'm saying I learned how to do it on my shit.
So you better make your YouTube account.
I got a YouTube account. Come on, man.
Now Jones throwing on first down. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down. Terrell on the coverage. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, Jones steps away to his left. He may try and run for this.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big time play.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Ed Oliver breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jones, incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Jones. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. And the Raider first down. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 4. They run with Taylor. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Jonathan Taylor.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles. Because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make the play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Dancing to his left. The Steeler defense locked in, forcing an upcoming 4th down. So 2 third down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. 4th down.
Oh, man.
Operating from the gun, Jones. He's going deep, and this is caught.
Touchdown, baby.
5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
Daniel.
Hollywood, Marquise Brown, 40 yards. And the Raiders have taken the early lead.
Daniel, baby, let's get it.
And his kick is no good.
Get it, Daniel, son.
An auspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
Green go nuts, baby. Let's get it. Play that D.
Justin Rohrwasser set to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
You should have went to sleep, man. You should have played this in the morning.
Had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Yeah, one of the.
Saquon Barkley, and he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line.
Barkley on the carry.
Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
2nd and 6.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Ramirez. He completes this into the hands of Miller. Ramirez a pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Looking to throw. Ramirez. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially as pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams,
On these niggas, man. We got to win.
It's a gain of 5.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
At the 45-yard line.
From the gun, Ramirez. Flush to his right.
Yes.
And this is incomplete.
Yes. Knocked him off his right.
Isabella was the intended target, and it's 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun, Ramirez. He's got his tight end Fant. Tally that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They go back to the ground now with Barkley. Jerome Baker there on the tackle.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
He's brought down at the
just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
To throw is Ramirez from the gun on 3rd down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. By Brian Burns. Able to drop him for a loss of 2, and that will bring up 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. 6-0 our score after 1.
The score, Raiders 6, Steelers nothing.
Oh, yeah. You like that.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. From the gun, Ramirez.
Oh, yeah, we like that. Charlie Woo-Woo. Charlie Woo-Woo.
Picked off at the 40.
He making plays, baby.
Right
Charlie Woo-Woo. Make sure you pay that man when you see that kind of play come. Make sure you throw a couple more millions on it.
And we'll see if that pick 6 looms large as this game continues.
Charlie Woo-Woo, man. Go to sleep, man. Come on, man. Off season, whatever, man. We feeling good, man. It don't matter, man.
I would agree with that.
It's good, man. We up, whatever, man. It's good. We feeling nice and good. We feeling good, man. Hey, man. We shot the dudes, man.
Well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome. But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when
you got the recipe for both of them, man. They got to come different, man.
It deflates the other side, and they never pick it back
You still calling me weak as hell? You know we got to beat him back to back for me to feel good.
We talk about
And at least feel a little bit.
play like that is the
like,
ultimate momentum
change. Give me a little respect. But B, who got you in the ball? You under the belt.
Ramirez throwing after the interception. Flushed out right. On the run. He'll let this go deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here. Here's Ramirez to throw on 2nd down. This is the tight end Fant. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 21. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
The 21-yard line.
Ramirez now on 1st and 10. He's got his big tight end, Fant. 7 yards, the pickup there. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 at the 15-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Ramirez. And he slings one that's incomplete. The intended target, Saquon Barkley. And it's 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd down and 3
on the gun. Ramirez. Open man is Miller. He's got it. And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 2nd catch in this AFC title game, and he's got a first down.
at the 6-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Ramirez. Forced out to his left.
What the fuck? No.
In the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Saquon Barkley there to make the grab. And the Steelers are able to make this a close game again. And he puts it through.
Yeah, show this nigga that it's not a motherfucking game. We can go down there and start this nigga too. Like he back, man. The Dave is back, man. Come on. The Dave nigga, he back.
Couple yards into the end zone.
The Dave nigga, he back.
25-yard line, the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now Jones. He'll get that complete to Reed. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
So this nigga, the Dave niggas is back. The Dave nigga, he's back.
Drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. Really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. Marlon. AFC title game, 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to play.
And it's 3rd down.
The Dave nigga back.
A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. In a bit, the coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, coach. Break it down.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. This is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Now Ramirez on first down. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be out right at the 35. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Now throwing on first down and completing it. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
To throw is Ramirez. Looking to throw on second down. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
First and 10.
Ramirez throwing on first down. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Brian Burns able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. From the gun, Ramirez. This will be caught inside the 10. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. So it's first and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Operating from the gun, Ramirez.
Oh, my God.
Man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Andy Isabella there to make the grab. And the Steelers are an extra point away from taking the lead.
Lining up for the point after.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
That's crazy.
Scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
1-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. And this time they'll just keep this on the ground. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
4-yard gain on the play. And the Las Vegas first down.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. 20. And he brings this one back.
Don't ask who that is, D.
For a Steeler touchdown. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
And with that, the lead is up to 8.
Makes the score Steelers 21, Raiders 13.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
but they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Second half begins with a run from Barkley. And he'll be brought down here at the 28.
On the carry.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Here's Ramirez to throw on second down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And it's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for 6 and a Raider touchdown. So they were down by a touchdown, probably just hoping the defense could hold them, maybe force the punt. Instead, they force the turnover and take it into the house.
Well, the plan was perfect. That's exactly what they wanted. Instead, they got a lot more than that. Big-time capitalization by taking the ball away and putting it in the end zone.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. Here's Jones. Following the fumble recovery, he'll throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line.
Raiders 21. Raiders 19.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
On the return. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They'll be looking to make amends for the events of a moment ago. A fumble return for 6 points.
Yeah, absolutely.
And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Chase Young picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Ramirez now looking to throw on 2nd down. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Brian Burns able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Now Ramirez throwing on 3rd and long. Eluding the pressure right. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And they'll get this to Ruggs on the jet sweep. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. It leaves them with 3rd and just a yard.
2-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And
they'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
I think the reason this play is so successful is not just the blocking at the point of attack, but how about the speed at which he takes the handoff? He's in motion already, so he's not coming from a flat start like a running back often is. He's at a full run by the time he gets the football.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll run with Taylor. And room there to work it inside the 25.
Jonathan
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's 3rd down and inches.
3rd down.
The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. Here's Taylor. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23.
Ball carrier.
Call it a 1-yard gain on the play. And the Raiders are going to get a new set of downs. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Taylor. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
The 16-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Marquise Brown, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And once again, the Raiders are back out in front. So that, Charles, his 2nd touchdown of the ball game. He had the more standard receiving touchdown earlier. This time he finds the end zone in the run game.
Yeah, it's almost as if he said, well, that's how I normally do it. That's almost boring. Give me another opportunity. This time I'll use my legs only and get into the end zone.
Oh, good return up past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35.
1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
To throw is Ramirez from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he will be taken down deep in Las Vegas territory. A big play on 3rd there for the Steelers. 47 yards. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. From the gun, Ramirez. And it'll be intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5. Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone, I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious. So you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he'll go down for a loss inside his own 5 at the 4. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 4-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And maybe Shane's in the steel curtain here as the Steeler defense drops him behind the line again. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
And it's 3rd down.
And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the 4th quarter. This possession, gigantic. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
36-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Ramirez. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Off the play fake, Ramirez. They'll roll him out right. That ball complete to Isabella. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
4 yards. Complete to Andy Isabella.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he's going to be close to a 1st down as he gets this to the Raiders' 21. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
At the 21-yard line.
Ramirez off the play fake. Rolling to his right. He's going to take off with him. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
They'll look to throw to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Game on the line, season on the line. They're going for it here on 4th down. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout.
Sweating right now.
Defensively. And it all rides on this one play, a trip to the Super Bowl in the balance here on 4th down. He's back to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers have once again taken the lead. Those are the types of plays in these moments they were hoping for from this young rookie, able to put him up here in the 4th quarter.
How about the kid? You just mentioned it, the 4th quarter. This is when you have to make those winning plays. That's what he just did. Doesn't ensure anything, but he certainly gave his team a heck of a chance, didn't he?
So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
No, just something to build off of. And that's caught inside the 35. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. To throw. Buying time to his left. And that's off the mark, incomplete. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go, just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And incomplete. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. He'll look to throw. On the move to his left. And now another one thrown incomplete. Fourth down now defensively. Charles, you know, they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, overexcited, and blow an assignment and give up the big first down.
So a big kick to get this back to even. Now the worry is, did you leave too much time on the clock? Because another field goal the other way, that does you in.
You're exactly right. You didn't get into overtime yet. So now as a defense, you've got to think to yourself, you can't play prevent defense and just give up big chunks of yardage in front of you, but you also can't let anyone behind you. So you sit right on the line between the two, play the best defense you can, and not make it easy for them to move the ball downfield.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Brian Burns. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Here's Ramirez to throw on 3rd down. 2 huge plays there down the stretch. The sack on 2nd down. Now they force the incompletion. That's going to lead to a do-or-die 4th down.
And they look like they've got the confidence right now that no matter what gets thrown against them, whatever play gets run, they have the ability to shut it down. They are just brimming with it right now.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They'd like to avoid overtime here, so maybe they can work the sidelines, but then defensively, how do they adjust to that if they do work the sideline?
It's the old leverage game, and we usually talk about leverage at the line of scrimmage, right? Who's going to win with the low blocking and everything that goes along with that. But in this case, you're trying as a defender to leverage them towards the middle of the field, not let them get to the sidelines and try and tackle them in bounds in order to run the clock out.
Chess match here late. Overtime in a playoff game, awesome setup. Remember, the rules the same as they would be in the regular season.
That's exactly right, Brandon. Remember, the receiving team, if they score a touchdown, game is over. But if they kick a field goal or don't score, the other team gets a chance to get the football. They get a possession. If they go down and score, they win the football game at that point. If both teams kick field goals, we keep playing. If a defense scores, let's say the receiving team gets the ball, doesn't score, or they throw a pick six or fumble, gets picked up, the defense scores, game over. But here's the best part. In the regular season, only one period is played. We can call it a tie. Here, we're going to play until we have a winner.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. And they'll try the jet sweep here. Shrugs him off. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
34-yard line. A pickup of 2 yards. First down, Las Vegas.
They give to Taylor. They'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line. You know, Charles, just thinking about it, plenty of recent conference championship games have needed OT to decide who goes to the Super Bowl.
And we can go back a little ways, can't we? Go back 2012. Giants in San Francisco. That was an overtime game. The Giants ended up going on to the Super Bowl. How about the one where the Giants went to Green Bay, Lambeau, and beat the magic of that stadium in that freezing, bitterly cold game and got it done there.
Yeah, it was 2008. It was absolutely freezing, and they went on to beat the Patriots in the Super Bowl that year. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Well, partner, recent conference championship games that have been needed to decide who goes to the Super Bowl, what do you got?
Well, if we go back to 2015, how about Green Bay at Seattle? And it looks like Green Bay's got this thing. Russell Wilson to Jermaine Kearse. That gets it done. And then go back to 2010. We think Brett Favre with the Vikings has the destiny, but they're in New Orleans. It's the Saints. And they get it done. And in overtime go on to the Super Bowl. They won that one. They beat the Colts, correct?
Yeah, a couple of the more memorable ones for sure. Second and 11 now. Jones. That's complete to Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 15 yards on the play. First down. Well, good start for him under center here in overtime. Now 3 of 3.
And this is where you have to know who you have playing quarterback. You've got a confident thrower right now. Someone who's taking care of the ball, but not being timid as well, and is moving the team downfield. That opens up your playbook and allows you to dial up some big shots if you want them.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Throwing Jones. Flush to his right. And this is taken in by the tight end Bryson Hopkins. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
On second down, it's Taylor. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. And they'll get this to Ruggs on the jet sweep. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense, diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. So as they head to the sidelines, we'll head to this break on EA Sports. Justin Rohrwasser in a pressure spot. This to at least get him a lead here in overtime. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage. They're able to put 3 on the board here on the opening drive of OT, and now up to their defense to try and they can hold this one.
I like how you framed it up, because obviously this game is not over, right? They go down and kick a field goal, then we head to sudden death. But if the defense can hold, take the ball away, turn it over on downs, this game's over.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. The field goal would push it to sudden death. We just saw the field goal on the other end, but I don't think they are thinking field goal. At least not to start this drive. They're not thinking field goal.
Not at all, because your point is well taken. Yeah, kick the field goal, you push it to sudden death, but you're also kicking off and giving the other team the ball with a chance to kick a field goal and beat you. Get the touchdown, finish the game off. That has to be the mindset.
Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 7 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
From the gun, Ramirez. He'll find Miller. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there looked like nobody open. Now second down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. To throw again, Ramirez. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 11 yards there, first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Ramirez now on 1st and 10. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him 8 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
Now Ramirez throwing on 3rd and long. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. So a big one coming now for Will Lutz. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So we'll take a break with them and be right back. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to keep the game alive. Now another timeout called for by the offense. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT. A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down. Operating from the gun, Ramirez.
How you didn't go up?
The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And the Raider D, they get the football back. So that's That's the second time this game they've given it up on fourth down. They're now 1 for 3 on fourth down conversion tries.
But they must feel good about what they're doing, right? They continue to go for it on fourth down. Give the defense a lot of credit, though. They've stopped them 2 out of 3 times. Usually you have fourth down plays that you have dialed up and ready to go and you think are going to be successful. Not so far in this game.
And that does it for the conference championship. For